Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the World event. I think it's called the Elder God or something like that. But yeah, we got a spell damage and a skull damage medal. What I would always say is for y'all to do the spell damage medal if possible. If you want to do the skull, it's up to you. There's a couple things you could do, but I think it's mostly, once again, a spell damage route that you should go down. Anyway, so the first team here that I thought up was it's the Staff of the Other Worlds. Hopefully that's available in the soulforge. I didn't check, but I really hope it is because it was like the best weapon for this event. Hopefully you got it, and if not, go check the soulforge. It might be in there. Then we have Narmel, Vashtagon, and Eldritch Minion. Alright, so the Eldritch Minion starts empowered. It turns I think brown into purple. My main thought was to use Vashtagon, who does true scatter damage, which hits all enemies and is true damage. So the best way you can actually go if you're trying to hit all enemies with spell damage, right? And the best option would be something that does true damage to all enemies. So Vashtagon was what I thought. And the only problem is the Eldritch Minion turns brown into purple. Vashtagon doesn't use purple at all. So I'm like, well, I need another troop to back him up, so Narmel is there to back him up. So sometimes you'll just use the Narmel. You'll do the Eldritch Minion into the Narmel, maybe some Skulls kill the first troop, and boom, you cast the Narmel on 3, and you win. Other times, you're going to cast the Vashtagon on the Eldritch Minion, devour it, and then do true scatter damage to everything and win. Either way, you're going to win. So, Narmel hits multiple enemies, and Vashtagon hits all enemies with true damage. So, it was working out for me to either cast the Vashtagon and the Eldritch Minion, or use the Eldritch Minion to get up the Narmel and cast the Narmel and the Staff of the Other World. So, one way or the other, you're killing all 4 enemies. Whether you're using the Staff and Narmel with Eldritch Minion, or if you're casting the Vashtagon on the Eldritch Minion and, doing them all with true damage. But that was my first idea. Second idea, we got Medea. Medea hits all enemies. She also, enchants... She enchants, like, mystics and, like, barriers, daemons or something like that. I think I might have it the wrong way. It might be the other way around. But the cool thing is, like, our staff and our Eldritch Minion is like Daemons, and then like Medea is Mystic, so she's doing it to our whole team. Like I think she's giving Barrier to our first and last slot, and then enchanting herself, or something like that. So pretty cool. She hits all enemies, exactly what you want. This is the mid-range team because it doesn't use any mythics. So the first team was, we have access to everything in the game, so we used a mythic, Vashtagon, to do that. Now we don't have access. We're not using mythics here. So this team is like, hey, mid-range, we don't have mythics, but we have access to everything except for mythics, right? So Medea is what I would go with. And the Staff of the Other World makes red and purple, I'm pretty sure, which is exactly what Medea uses. So works out perfectly here. The Eldritch Minion makes the purple for Medea, so does the Staff of the Other Worlds, and then Medea hits all enemies. And if you don't kill him with the one Medea, you kill him with the second Medea. If you don't kill him with the second Medea, you just enchanted your Medeas and barriered your other troops. So you're good to go, either way. So let's watch her here. She barriers herself, and she enchants the other two. Okay, never mind. See, I had it the wrong way. She will barrier herself and enchant the staff and the Eldritch Minion. So the two things that get her up, she'll enchant those. So they'll get up and then get her back up. So whatever. So most of the time you're going to kill, the Medea's going to kill in one shot. So it's not going to matter. But if she doesn't, you got 2 of her. And even if the 2 doesn't do it, you got the staff, you got the enchants and the barriers from Medea to, survive and get that a third cast or something. You know what I mean? So whatever, all good. I think you should either use Vashtagon or Medea for this event, or Narmel. And I think Staff of the Other Worlds is the best, and then I think Eldritch Minion is pretty good too. That's what I would go with. Remember, mix and match with what I do here. So I think Vashtagon's a great idea. True damage to all enemies. I think Narmel is decent. I think Medea is a great idea. Damage to all enemies. Zul'Goth would be an okay idea. He makes a bunch of skulls and gets an instant kill, but he may not like do it as quickly as Medea or Vashtagon because he might not be able to kill all 4 in one shot, you know what I mean? So I think the people that are going to have the most trouble are people that don't have Medea and don't have Vashtagon. Like the low level players. I really had trouble coming up with a low level team. A team with no mythics and no legendaries was the hardest one to do this time. You think it would be every single time, but it's not always like that. Sometimes the low level team is like the best team, but this time it's this time it was the hardest, like you would think it would be. I couldn't really come up with anything too great. First thing I tried was 2 sacrificial priests with the weapon that summons the Karakoth. It blows up purple and like summons Karakoth and gives positive stats effect and all that. I tried that. It was okay, but the sacrificial priest wasn't hitting very hard. Like the metals weren't doing anything to it or something. So I went with this instead, which is like you got Draxius, I think his name is. He turns brown into skulls, and then you got a weapon that makes the right colors, and Acolyte who makes brown as well. So try to get skulls while you're casting the staff. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.